Hello, my name's Eve Torfik. I'm a British journalist and I'm here interviewing the wonderful Dr. Sam Vaknin about his expertise in narcissism.
Hello,
Yes,
Eva. Good to see you.
good to see you too. Okay, so the questions I'm going to ask you today have been put to me by people who have been in relationships with those they believe to be narcissists. As you've discussed very often on your channel, the narcissism is rife online, therefore, but not as prevalent in the community as, the online world would have you believe. So, with that in mind, is there a way to make a relationship with a narcissist work?
Well, yes, of course, if you suspend yourself, if you no longer display any signs of autonomy, independence, if you become an extension of the narcissist, if you become totally servile and subservient, and if you begin even to anticipate the narcissist's needs long before he verbalizes them, this could work in the long term. Narcissists are focused on what I call the four S's. And all you need to do is satisfy two of the four in order to remain in the narcissist's life for good, for his good at least. And the four S's are sex, supply, either narcissistic or sadistic. If you agree to be the narcissist punching bag and, allow him to speak to you in a derogatory manner, abuse you, and I mean that's fine. That's a fair substitute for narcissistic supply. So supply of any kind, that's the second S. The third S is safety, becoming a doormat so that the narcissist doesn't develop an abandonment anxiety, conforming totally to the narcissist's view of you. In clinical terms, is known as an introject, and I call it the snapshot. And then if you conform to this view, 100%, the narcissist doesn't develop abandonment anxiety. So safety and services. You will find yourself becoming the narcissist's personal assistant, chauffeur, chambermaid, and so on and so forth in due time. Ultimately, the relationship degenerates into a very transactional arrangement where you provide two of the four S's, and the narcissist graces you with his eternal presence.
And that's the only benefit that a partner of a narcissist who was wanting to make it work would get, the presence of the narcissist, who they believe to be omnipotent, omnipowerful, etc., based on the shared fantasy that you often describe in your videos.
Yes, the narcissist regards himself as a deity in many respects. Not himself, actually, because he doesn't have a self, but he regards his false self as a deity. And it's the equivalent of a cult or a sect. Narcissism is missionary. He tries to convert you to follow his creed, to become an adherent of this one-man cult. And so you should be honored to be among the first disciples and apostles of this new faith. And
like some Charlie Manson style, thing going on.
Charlie Manson, the Kool-Aid incident, and there are many, many others. Yes, the general idea is that it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and experience to be in the presence of a reincarnated God, a God who is flesh and blood. He regards any interaction, actually, as affording you the unique opportunity to interact with higher planes of existence. It's exactly a mystical experience in his mind. And so you should be eternally grateful. And you should, of course, display your gratitude in a variety of ways, the four S's. And here is magnanimous because two of four would suffice. He doesn't demand all four consistently. And, so two or four is concessionary. It's giving you a concession.